The intro to Sweet Child of Mine is one of the first iconic electric guitar parts I learnt years ago, where I felt like I truly achieved something awesome. It's so recognisable. It's from an amazing album, Appetite for Destruction. It gives us a little taste of pentatonic, and it serves as a finger exercise as well as a spectacular riff. Today my strings are in standard tuning and I'll be playing from the 12th fret. The original recording has the strings tuned down a half a step to E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat and E flat. If you wanted to play along to the recording, you would have to tune your strings like this and play from the 12th fret. If you want to stay in standard tuning and play along to the song, you will have to move the shape down and start from the 11th fret. I break this down into 3 parts initially. The first part begins on the 12th fret of the D string. That gives us a D note. That coincides in the song with a D chord. So we play the D, the 12th fret of the D string with the first finger. We then play the octave of the D, which is on the 15th fret of the B string. I play this intro alternate picking. So each note consecutively, I will do down and then up. Also regards the fingers to use, I like to use my pinky. You may prefer to use your ring finger. I've seen it done perfectly successfully with each, so you choose which one works for you. I like to make my pinky work. So we have 12th fret D string, 15th fret B string. We bring our ring finger up to the G string and play fret number 14 down, and then we bring our index finger to the G string, 12th fret. We then take our pinky to the 15th fret of the E string, downstroke, third finger back to the 14th fret of the G, upstroke, pinky to the 14th fret of the E, and then ring finger again to the 14th fret of the G. Shape number 2 begins on the 14th fret of the D string. I'm playing this with my ring finger. This will become evident in the changeover between sections. The note we play here is an E, and the chord this coincides with in the song is a C. So we begin with the ring finger on the 14th fret of the D. We have the pinky again on the 15th fret of the B. The ring finger comes down to play the 14th fret of the G. The first finger plays the 12th fret of the G. So you can see this is almost the same as the previous shape. The only thing we've done is create a new starting note. The remainder is the same as the first one. Pinky on the 15th fret of the E, ring finger on the 14th fret of the G, pinky down to the 14th fret of the E, and ring finger again on the 14th fret of the G. Shape number 3 begins on the 12th fret of the G string. This corresponds with the G chord of the song. So here we are, we're doing the same pattern again and only changing the first note. So we begin from the G on the 12th fret of the G string, pinky to the 15th fret of the B, ring finger to the 14th fret of the G, first finger back to play the 12th fret of the G, and again as follows before, pinky to the 15th fret of the E, ring finger 14th fret of the G, pinky 14th fret of the E, and ring finger again 14th fret of the G. We then finalise the riff sequence by coming back to the first shape, the D. The whole sequence slowed down. We play each shape twice. A little bit quicker. The song repeats that sequence for the whole of the intro, round and around. On the final one, before the vocals come in for verse 1, instead of going back to the D shape, it plays an alternative D shape to denote the ending. Our new ending to the riff instead of the original D shape. We begin with our first finger on the 12th fret of the E string, our ring finger on the 14th fret of the G string, our pinky on the 15th fret of the B string. With our 3 fingers held in this position, we play E string, G string, B string, G string, E string, G string. We bring our pinky at this point down to the E string 14th fret, play the G string again, move the pinky up to 15 on the E string, play the G string again, bring the pinky down to 14, G string, 12th fret E string, and then pinky back to the 15th fret of the B string. I'll play the final sequence of the riff with the new ending. With this riff, prioritise slow and accurate. Once you've got accurate, clear, even notes, then you can start to speed it up. If you've enjoyed this rock-flavoured lesson, head over here where you can learn the intro to Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi. I'll see you next time.